What's up guys, in today's video I'm going to be playing some ladder inside of Ultimate Champion using Mega Knight Wall Breakers with the Prince. So this deck has been quite good the last couple months. Mega Knight Wall Breakers has definitely made a comeback inside of the meta. As you guys can see, it does have the Archer Queen in the deck, but if you don't have her unlocked or leveled up, you can use the Musketeer instead. If you want to use Musketeer though, I'd probably recommend using minions instead of the bats, but there's so many different variations you can use with this deck and make it work. Alright guys, so let's get in the first game here. I just got to Ultimate Champion yesterday. I haven't been pushing too much ladder yet. It is still early season, and I've just overall had a very busy week with final exams, essays I had to do. I was playing CRL2, and actually, right after I record this video, I'm going to be leaving shortly to take a flight to LA. I was invited to some event. One of the creators invited. I don't know how much information I can say about it, but I'll be gone for a few days, and maybe when I get back, I'll talk about it a little bit. Should be fun. But yeah, so there won't be as many videos in the next few days, just so you guys know. But when I get back, I'll get right back into it. I guess it won't be that bad because I'm only gonna be gone like 3 days, so it's not that long. So there'll just only be like one video probably the next 4-ish days or so. So luckily he didn't have enough elixir to play his tornado. As you see, the queen was able to take out that E-Giant there. We're going to go for a miner with the queen. We might even be able to get a second ability off. I don't think we're going to be able to. Maybe we actually barely can. Yeah, nice. That's actually really clutch. Let's go. It forces a Dark Prince out of him as a result. We're going to go bats here to take out this Dark Prince. If he goes NATO or something like that, I would have been ready with a bandit, but that would have been really aggressive. So E-Giant is actually not that easy of a matchup, but if you're very aggressive, you can win. So, like in single elixir, you definitely want to be applying a lot of pressure, because in double, it's very difficult to win this matchup. You want to mostly go for queens higher up, so they're unable to get lightning value. We'll go for it at the bridge, because there's really no point playing queen in the back, because as you see, he just lightnings it. So, you know, there would be no point. We'll, let's just cycle a prince in the back here, see what he wants to do. The Phoenix is going to be very annoying. I'm going to go Mega Knight. He's down elixir, as you could tell. Let's get arrows going here. Take out that bomber. The E-Giant is just going to get kind of obliterated right there, which is really good. Mega Knight does get dealt with for the most part. Let's go wall breakers in the opposite lane here. Oh, nice. That's actually really clutch. We do get the Mega Knight to jump on the tower. I'll take that. So let's cycle a Prince here. I thought maybe he was going to go for an E-Giant. He didn't, though. Let's go for a Queen. He does go Dark Prince, so it looks like he's not... Oh, wow. The Dark Prince does go... That was weird. Let's get a Mega Knight on top of this E-Giant. I feel like that E-Giant wasn't that good. It didn't end up getting that much value there for him. This is going to be a pretty scary... Oh, wow. If he went E-Giant there, I probably would have been in a lot of trouble. So I'm kind of lucky he didn't. I feel like he's playing this a little weird so far. So that's good for us. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily bad, but... Or like he's playing bad, it's just he seems to kind of have had a weird playstyle thus far. So we're definitely going to need to get a Prince going on this E-Giant. Because he doesn't have a Dark Prince with the push, it's going to be relatively easy for us to stop it. As you can see, what I'm really scared about is triple elixir, because if he gets like a massive, you know, E-Giant push going, that's when it can most definitely overwhelm us. Like if he has a Dark Prince of Phoenix with it, and then of course he can afford a lightning and all that at once, that's when it might get kind of hard for us to defend. But in single and even double, we're pretty much managing for the most part. He's probably gonna have to NATO in the queen, otherwise it's gonna get so much value. Yeah, he didn't do that, so as a result we were able to defend without too much of an issue. I feel like that lightning he just did was kind of bad over there. So all we gotta do is... Oh, nice. He had to sacrifice a cannon. All we gotta do is defend for just 40 more seconds, and I guess we're chilling here. Let's see if he decides to go for a lightning. Yeah, he does. I'm glad that I went queen behind, so she didn't die to that. He is going to get... We're going to ban the other lane just to make sure we have a little bit of dual lane pressure going. I'm going to go for a miner in the back here, and then let's get wall breakers going. I'm going to go for another bandit, actually, just to make sure he can't ignore the right side. And we need to stop this. Okay, if he caught that miner, we would have lost. Whew, we got it. Let's go. That was not an easy matchup. E-Giant is, I would say, one of the hardest matchups for this deck. I would probably say that because the lightnings can get a lot of value. You can't really play your queen near your towers when that's in cycle. And the Phoenix is also getting a ton of value because you don't have a lot of answers for it. It's pretty good against the Mega Knight. And yeah, just the E-Giant push can be really difficult to stop. But we managed to defend. It was really, really close. Like I said, if that miner didn't get on the tower, we probably would have ended up losing that one. Okay, the furnace is going to be really obnoxious to deal with because I don't really... Okay, well that's going to be an extremely valuable arrows for us. I'll take that for sure. Yeah, this is going to be a little annoying, without a doubt. I think, you know, we could win, but... Spawner decks are not super great to play against when you don't have an Earthquake or a Poison, but we'll see what we can do. I guess if he doesn't have a big spell, we could get a lot of value with the Queen, and maybe some Mega Knight pushes too, because the Mega Knight, I guess, does do alright against some of the spawners and stuff. I'm just gonna go, well, that's kind of unfortunate. That wasn't that good of a cannon cart. I feel like he did that out of desperation. I'm going to use the ability here, why not? Just to take out the cannon cart and help deal with the remaining swarms of the fire spirits. And we'll go wall breakers in the opposite lane just to get some pressure going. He's going to go for his goblin heart. Let's go for a defensive miner here. Probably going to need to arrow that hut. Let's actually do it now. Should be good timing. Yeah, nice. We do hit the flying machine as well as take that out, so that's really good there for us. We'll just go bats here, why not? And I guess we're doing okay. I mean, I just don't know if we're going to be able to get good damage in double elixir, but I guess we'll see. Okay, he's going to furnace. Hopefully, yeah, one of them does connect. Good. We'll see what we can do, though. It's been, so far, a pretty slow game. Alright, let's see if we can get a push going here. Nice, nice. Let's go. We can. The fireball that he played on the queen probably wasn't that good. Because... didn't kill her. She's still getting a ton of value on the counter push, as you saw. I think that was his main mistake there. He maybe should have gotten like a goblin hut set up or something like that. So we took advantage of that without a doubt. We'll go Prince here. Going to be able to defend the cannon cart as well as that flying machine. Go for a defensive miner here. And that is going to be GG. I don't know what that matchup was. Maybe it wasn't that bad. I feel like his cycle gets really awkward when he's got the furnace and the hut in his deck. Obviously, Goblin Hut Graveyard's pretty good, but I don't think furnace is that good. It was interesting, though, because in Mega Draft last season, the furnace was actually kind of solid. But I think that was only because in many drafts there weren't earthquakes or poisons. But anyway, we're against Jelly here, so let's just go ahead and cycle wall breakers in the back first play. He's going to go for a log. Let's see what he wants to do here. We'll go bandit. In the left, he could be using like a hog or a mortar deck or something like that. I guess there's a pretty solid chance that it is going to be... I'm just guessing it's hog because he's in a clan that says Hog Riders with a heart. That's, I guess, you know... I think it's pretty fair to guess he's running hog. Yep, there's the hog. So I just used the ability there. His Ice Spirit is out of cycle, so I'm going to go ahead and play bats with this Prince over here. Hog is generally a pretty okay matchup for this deck. Because, I was going to say, because the Mega Knight gets a lot of value, as well as the Prince, and yeah, it's very annoying for them to defend your Mega Knight Prince pushes. The Mighty Miner, however, is very good against the Mega Knight, so we do got to watch out for that, but I think overall this is a solid matchup for us. We already have a small little lead. I mean, he kind of got most of it back with that Hog, but I think we'll probably be okay. Because his Earthquake gets practically no value in this matchup too. That's also part of the reason why it's quite good for Mega Knight. We'll go cycle a Queen in the back here. He'll probably... I was going to say maybe he would... I thought maybe he was going to go Mighty Miner on the Bandit. He decides to go Goblins. So he cycles an Earthquake. It gets a tiny bit of value, but as you can see, it doesn't really do very much. So I'm probably going to go for a Mega Knight here. We're going to go for a pretty big push. It's a bit aggressive, but I think it's okay. Miner's going to be really good on the Musk right now because he doesn't have Goblins in cycle. He did just get back to them, though, so that was well played on his end. But he actually lets the Queen lock on the tower, so maybe that wasn't smart on his end for him to go for the... Oh, wow, I don't know if he has Bomb Tower or Cannon. Mortar, okay. That makes sense as well. Let's see if he does decide to go for an Earthquake over here. He might. Just to cycle. I'll go Mega Knight in the back. I think it's a good time to do so because he just went... Or, I have the Queen on the board, so it's going to prevent him from going for a Hog. So he decides to... Let's try to get a really valuable arrow here. Oh, wow. It didn't hit the gobs, but still got really good value. That's another reason why this matchup's quite solid. The arrows get a lot of value against the Ice Spirit, the bats, all that stuff. He does go for an Ice Spirit. Unfortunately for him, though, it doesn't end up killing that one bat, so that is going to be GG over there. Pretty, like I said, pretty good matchup. He actually played that quite well overall. Maybe he slipped up his defense a tiny bit at the end, but it's pretty challenging for the Hog player to defend the Mega Knight pushes. So that is going to put us into the top 1,000. For me, that's nothing, you know, too crazy. Because, yeah, I know I got Ultimate Champion really late, but I'll be pushing up. Now that I'll have more free time, I'll be pushing up quite a bit. Especially when I get back from the trip, I'll have plenty of time to push up and try to get back into the, you know, top 100 area. Okay, I'm gonna mute. First things first, I'm muting this guy. The reason why is because if you guys didn't know, this guy in CRL BM'd Morton for pretty much no reason. So I already know if he wins, he's gonna BM like crazy. So I'm just gonna put a stop to that immediately. Unfortunately, it does look like he might be running Electro Giant, which is not good. Oh, okay, he's using Golem from the looks of it. Golem is a little tricky, for sure. Might be beneficial for us to... Well, I was going to say get the king activated, but he prevented that. I'm trying to see if I can capitalize off of that, though, by getting a lot of damage, and... Oh, if that Mega Knight jumped, I would have said that would have been pretty good. But because we didn't get the Mega Knight to connect there, honestly, not really the... maybe not the best counter push we could have gotten. I don't really know, though. Either way, we need to try to keep up the pressure, because it's going to be near impossible for us to defend the Golem pushes in double and triple. In single, we certainly can, which is why it's okay that he went for Golem right there. Because I know I can defend the Golems in single. Because now that he played that E-Drag, he has no elixir remaining to do pretty much anything else, so... Let's go! That's for Morton. I did that for Morton, to avenge Morton. I also hate that guy, so... That guy is really toxic. If you guys don't know who he is, he's from Romania, and... Well, I mean, I'm not saying the country matters, but just to give some background, because you guys probably don't know who he was. He's like a former pro, he retired, he came back to the game now. And he's just a trash person, to be honest. I don't even care that I'm saying that while I'm recording video. He's just a really, really toxic person. You know, he basically BM Morton in CRL for no reason when he had, like, really good matchups. He was, like, BMing former teammates. Like, BM'd me, was toxic to me for no reason, even though we were cool, and then he came back to the game and got, like, a huge ego for no reason, so... Yeah, I'm gonna BM him. And then he blocked me on Twitter for, you know, some reason, so... Anyway... We're against Hog again. This will be our last game of the video. Plus, Golem has a really good matchup against this deck, too. So, that's another reason why I PM'd. Okay, that was pretty aggressive. Ooh, really bad Hog, though. I guess he didn't expect me to go bats. So, I'm really glad I played those bats. That kind of saved us there. Okay, so it's Hog Mortar. Similar deck to basically what that last guy... Just played the game before Destrudgy, or whatever his name is. Yeah, Destrudgy. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. Anyway, we'll go for wall breakers here. Split wall breakers at the bridge. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going to go for a mortar, so I'm going to go bandit. Okay, nice. Bandit got a lot of value there. So just going Prince for this Musk. I don't want to Mega Knight with this Prince. I think it would be a little... overly aggressive, especially since he does have his Mighty Miner in cycle. He'd probably be able to defend it without too much of an issue. Just go Queen here. He's going to Hog, which was quite aggressive. I think now I'm going to go Mega Knight. We do let the Hog get one hit as a result of that, but I think it's alright. We'll go in here. We got a Mega Knight Queen coming in. Let's go for Bats, Miner, and then I'm going to go for Prediction Arrows on top of the Goblins. Yeah, nice. He didn't even catch the Miner anyway. So even if I didn't arrow, would we have taken out the... No, we probably wouldn't have. Can I get the ability off here? Yeah, nice. That's really good. I think we'll be able to take out the Musk, actually. Yeah, nice. We'll go Prince here. He's probably going to have to go Hog in the opposite lane because he can't really play into us, which is another reason why this matchup is... pretty good for Mega Knight. Like, it's just really tricky for the Hog player to pressure and get damage. Although, that was pretty good defense by him. So we do gotta watch out. We are actually in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, it's game, sadly. We probably needed to get more damage in single. Oh well. I think I got overly excited from winning against that last guy that I didn't really focus well that game. Even though it was a pretty not that bad matchup. It wasn't that bad. I think that was actually the same exact yeah, it actually was the same exact act. I think that to be fair, that guy probably played a little better though than that guy. But I also probably didn't play as well as I could have. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And yeah, I'm going to be leaving on my trip in a little while I'm done recording this. So there'll be, yeah, less videos the next few days. But at least I was able to pre-record this one before I left. All right, bye, guys.